score on this drive. Might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
And it's a fumble. And does Washington have it? They do.
Bridgewater's pass complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Switch. Check safety. Check it off me. Check 24. Check 24. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check 3. 36. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety, and he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot.
And 10 at the 11. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time, but it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Haskins. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K1 short with a...
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Cody Latimer, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
21-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams.
This game, and privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they? In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Keeps himself upright. Fighting to stay upright. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3.
Anderson loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Fielded at about the 28. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at the... Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing here, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Bridgewater throwing complete here to Moore. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To DJ Moore. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 24.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater again. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And again, it's Bridgewater. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 14. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Play action. Haskins. Taken in by Sprinkle. Little pitch and catch. And he
Recovered by the Panthers.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you,